All right. Okay, why don't we start by telling me your name, rank, and how many years you've been a police officer. And why don't we start on the left?
My name's Edward Moore. I've been a police officer for about 5 years, and I'm glad to be here at the Taylor Police Department.
All right.
My name is Carl Olds. I've been here for about a year and a half.
Now, you're technically not an officer,
I'm
right,
not a
Carl?
police officer yet. No, sir.
Explain what you are.
I'm currently attending the police academy.
Okay.
I was a PSO, mostly in the jail, for about a year before this, and
And the academy work is at Schoolcraft, you told me?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Okay. And?
My name is Tyler Long. I've been a police officer going on 5 years now, and I'm just happy to be here with the city of Taylor.
All right, Tyler, let's start back with you. Why did you choose law enforcement as a career?
My father is a police officer currently. He's been with Detroit for about 25 years now, so it kind of just like ran in like the family.
Okay. All righty. That often happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All righty. Edward,
Yes, sir.
why'd you choose law enforcement?
I chose law enforcement because growing up playing CYO sports, most of my coaches were first responders, police, fire, even nurses and teachers. So it's my way of paying it forward.
All righty.
Yes, sir.
You said the profession runs in your family. What about you, Carl?
Runs in my family too. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Who else was a law enforcement or a first responder?
My father was.
Okay.
He
all
was
right.
worked in Detroit.
Okay.
I have a cousin that's been LA County Sheriff for almost 30 years.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
All right.
it's just us two.
Okay. All right. Why did you choose Taylor PD?
I chose Taylor working in the area. Sometimes we've done mutual aid, and to see the camaraderie and the organization that the department had, it was very attractive to me. And to see that their money talks as well too. So the finances here are nice, and the opportunity, since it's a big department, you can get into a lot of different departments within the department. So that was very attractive to me.
What about you, Tyler?
You know, coming from Detroit, they had multiple units, and it was a big city. And Taylor's still a fairly good-sized city, and there's still a lot of opportunities here as well.
Yeah, a lot of people like the size of Taylor.
Yeah.
A lot of first responders do.
Yep.
It's one of those. It's big, but it's not
Right.
too big. Yeah, that kind of thing. I can understand that. What about you, Carl?
A lot of the same reasons. I like the size of it. Right, it's close to home.
Okay.
The opportunities like within the department.
Right.
So
Right. Exactly. What you guys briefly mentioned the internal workings of the department. What do you like about the department itself, Tyler?
The department itself, they have great bosses. It's like very family oriented. It's not very strict or, everyone's always nice. Someone's always there to help you out if you need it.
What about you, Carl?
Hold on.
Long said, yeah. Sorry, we just met today, but no, it is. It's very family oriented. Everybody has everybody's back. The bosses are watching out for you all the time. So
Right. Like they said, for me, coming from a military and a team sport background, I feel like this is a team-oriented organization. And like I said, the bosses are like a player's coach. So they understand what it takes to be on the road, and they give you an opportunity to succeed and have your back when you mess up as well.
You guys are all young, and I don't know. I know some of the inner workings of the department, but not all of them. Do you have like a mentor, an assigned mentor, or is it a group mentoring, or how does it work when you come in? Now you two are transfers. You're getting your feet wet and getting your education. Do you have a go-to person that, hey, I was thinking about this, I ran into this today,
Yes, I think it's just kind of just happened naturally. It wasn't like an organized big brother, big sister situation. I would say Lieutenant Neal and Sergeant Wellman and Lieutenant Regan have kind of been my go-to people to talk to and learn from.
Okay.
And some others, just being here for 5-6 months, some of the names get mixed up, but those three come to mind.
How about you, Tyler?
Yeah, Sergeant Wellman, he's a great guy. Lieutenant Neal, and Lieutenant Regan as well. But they're always there, just open door policy kind of, just always go in and talk to them, asking questions, and they're happy to help out.
Carl, is it any different for you?
So I was here a little bit before them. Lieutenant Gainier was a big one for me. Commander Shrewsbury, Lieutenant Neal.
Sure.
They were very big and
All good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to, you guys are all young, okay? When it comes to highlights of the job or things that you've maybe learned or experienced thus far, what's anything unique, something that jumps out at you?
Just within the whole, like just here or just like
It could be anywhere.
Anywhere. I would say one of the highlights of my career would be working for the city that my family grew up in. My mom's from Inkster, my dad's from Detroit, so to work in both of those areas were an honor.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. How about you, Tyler?
Yeah, I'd say just like one thing that I learned, like mostly just always know like your whereabouts in case of a situation goes south. You just know your location.
Let's turn this just a little bit for you. What's the toughest thing that's on your agenda right now at school?
The weekends, studying on the weekends, just keeping it, finding time for everything, you know.
Did you get away from that type of feel when you became a PSO and now you're back in a school setting per se?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a little bit tough to it's a little bit of a grind. What about goals and aspirations? You guys, like I said, you guys are young. You guys got a long way to go. Let's start with you.
My goals is to go through the levels. So right now just patrolman. So the next would be a sergeant, and then ultimately a lieutenant, and possibly in the detective bureau would be probably my end goal.
Okay. Tyler, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
I would like to become a supervisor, a sergeant, or a lieutenant.
Okay. All right. That's kind of cool. And how about you, Carl?
Just to get through the academy right now.
Once you get there, do you have any goals? I mean, once you're a police officer, let's say you're a police officer for a few years, you're going to want to be the chief at one time. What do you want to do?
I think what's really attractive for me is like MNET and
Okay.
SWAT as well. So,
Oh, okay. All right.
but we'll see where it takes me. So,
Got to get there first, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Alrighty. You know, a lot has been discussed about the new technologies that are coming in, whether it's drones, whether it's a new flock program, all of those things, the body cams, those kind of things. How has that affected the way your career has gone? And again, I know you guys are young. You know, it's not like I'm talking to a 20-year veteran, but what do you see coming here in Taylor that's really grabbed you? Okay.
That flock program, that's I mean, that really helps with things that sometimes you have to use your like street tactics, learning from maybe older veteran cops. Sometimes it takes out maybe putting you in a tough a more dangerous situation. The job's dangerous in general, but instead of maybe being directly in the sites of danger, the flock system can, beep and alert you and let you know that a car is in a particular area, and you can devise a game plan instead of maybe just going in there like you're doing a dope parade from the 80s or something.
Gotcha. Tyler, what about you?
I like our cameras, like our body cameras here. They're like 1080p, so they're like really high def, and like they can see like what we see. So I like that.
Carl, considering you're in school right now, are they giving you any indication of what the next step things are with technology, or are they giving you any insight into some of the things that these two guys were talking about?
So they mostly just focus on what we have now, right, and how crazy that is.
Okay.
But I've learned that it can help a lot more than it can hurt you.
That's for sure. Yeah, there's no
Especially
doubt.
working there, working here. So.
Okay, to finish off here, let's go one by one. Tell me one thing you really love about Taylor.
Within the city or the department?
Doesn't matter.
I do like with the commerce in town, they all have the same mindset of serving the people and making sure that whatever product that they sell or whatever that they're presenting to the city is pristine. And they work with the police department, and I like that. Sometimes you don't get that in every city.
What about you, Carl?
I like the opportunity of different options in the department. Like if you want to do something, it's there for you to get.
Fantastic. Tyler?
I like the citizens here. Everyone's pretty police friendly, so they always are looking out for us. So.
Well, fantastic. Well, hey, thanks for coming in today. We really appreciate it. Edward Moore, Carl Oles, Tyler Long. Be healthy. Stay safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.